So I opened up my Bible and it opened up to this page. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to Jameer. Just speak life over my little baby grandson because I just know that God has a plan for him. I see so much hope in him in a world that just seems so hopeless. So I just wanted to share with you guys. It's Jeremiah 1:4 is where I'm starting at. Jeremiah is called in First Visions. The Lord gave me this message. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as the prophet to the nations. O sovereign Lord, I said, I can't speak for you. I'm too young. The Lord replied, don't say that I'm too young, for you must go wherever I send you and say whatever I tell you, and don't be afraid of the people, for I will be with you and I will protect you. I, the Lord, have spoken. Then the Lord reached out and touched my mouth and said, look, I put my words in your mouth. Today I appoint you to stand up against nations and kingdoms. Some you must uproot and tear down, destroy and overthrow. Others you must build up and plant. Then the Lord said to me, look, Jeremiah, what do you see? This word is so powerful. And I replied, I see a branch from an almond tree. And the Lord said, that's right. And it means that I am watching and I will certainly carry out all my plans. He's watching and he's going to carry out all his plans for you, okay? Okay, Tuda? Then the Lord spoke to me again and asked, what do you see now? And I replied, I see a pot of boiling water. I'm sorry, make me lose my plate here. Hold on. I got you. Here you go. So you can relax. This boy just has to be sitting up. Okay. All right. Here we go. And I replied, I see a pot of boiling water spilling from the north. A bug just came over and flew right to my eye. Because that's what the enemy wants. He doesn't want you to be instrumental in the kingdom and know what God speaks over you. So I replied, I see a pot of boiling water spilling from the north. Yes, the Lord said, for terror from the north will boil out on the people of this land. Listen, I am calling the armies of the kingdoms of the north to come to Jerusalem. I, the Lord, have spoken. They will set their thrones at gates of the city. They will attack its walls and all other towns of Judah. I will pronounce judgment on my people for all their evil, for deserting me and burning incense to other gods. Yes, they worship idols made with their own hands. Idols made with their own hands, Jameer. Money they think they made, houses, cars, anything that's not of the Lord. Get up and prepare for action. Get out and tell me everything I tell you. Get out and tell them everything I tell you to say. Make sure you always get out and tell them everything God told you to say, Jameer, no matter if they're listening or not. Because a lot of times people are not going to listen to you. It's going to be frustrating, but it's going to be okay. Keep losing my spot. Do not be afraid of them, or I will make you look foolish in front of them. For see, today I have made you strong like a fortified city that cannot be captured. Like an iron pillar or a bronze wall, you will stand against the whole land, the kings, officials, priests, and people of Judah. They will fight you, but they will fail, for I am with you and I will take care of you. I, the Lord, have spoken. And that is the word I want to speak over you today, grandson. And that's the word that the Lord gave me for you, obviously. Because when I opened up the Bible, that's what came up. And I want you to just remember that. I'm going to write it down in your journal so that later on you'll be able to refer and reflect back to this when you and your Gammy had this talk, okay? Me, you, and the Lord. I love you again, son.